Hi everyone. So, if you are going to be participating in the upcoming JAMB UTME examination for 2026, so this is to inform you that JAMB has announced the procedure for registration. This is not actually the date, but the procedure you need to take so that you can register. So, ensure you watch this video to the end if you will be participating in JAMB 2026, and ensure you share the video with any other person who will also be participating in JAMB 2026. If you are watching this video on our YouTube channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button, and if you are watching it on our social media pages, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or anywhere, make sure you click on the follow button. So let's proceed right into the procedure for the registration. So number one is that you ensure that you generate your profile code. And for you to generate your profile code, you have to ensure that your details on NIMC and other documents such as your O-level results, which is your WAEC, or A-level results, they are all the same. So this particular site is one of the places that many students do make mistakes for their JAMB UTME registration. This is because we have some students that there is a slight or probably a very big mistake or error in their name arrangement or the spelling. So for example, somebody whose surname is maybe Ajayi and his name is maybe Michael, and maybe the last name, the third name is, let's say, maybe Bayo or something. So some people do make mistake of rearranging this name, making surname. So most likely the surname is always correct, but maybe they interchange Bayo and Michael. So if Michael is your first name, which is your main name, you have to ensure it is in the right place. And if Bayo is your middle name or your third name, you have to ensure it is correctly in the right place across all your documents, right? So if one of your documents is carrying your first name as your middle name and is carrying your middle name as your first name, you have to ensure that you correct all these errors before the registration starts. Then also we have some people that there is maybe a mistake or there is a discrepancy in their spellings. So let's say your Michael, there is A before E, and in another document there is E before A. You have to ensure that everything is correctly aligned, right? Most especially on your NIN, which is the one you get from your NIMC. So the details on your NIN is what will be brought down on your JAMB portal. So you have to ensure that every details on your NIN is very, very correct. And also including your date of birth, your state of origin, your local government, your gender, your date of birth, very, very important. So you have to ensure that all the details on this NIN, they are very, very correct. So most students, as at the time that they are registering this NIN, they just input wrong information. So if you had done that in the past, ensure you go back and correct it and ensure it is correct with every other document that you have, especially your O-level or A-level results, right? So O-level is WAEC or NECO or GCE, while A-level is for those that want to do right entry. So those that are with IJMB or JPEP result, right? So you have to ensure the details on these documents, they are the same thing across all the documents, right? So the one on your NIN and on your O-level results, they are the same, right? Because the major problem with this is that it might affect you getting admission. So you have some schools that if all this information are not correct, if they are not tally with each other, you won't be given admission, right? So the second step of this registration is that you send your NIN number, you leave a space and you input your NIN digit number. You send it to 5501 or 66019. This message is actually going to cost you 15 naira airtime. So before you send this, ensure the phone number you'll be using to send this SMS is your own registered number, right? If the SIM with you is not registered by you, or if you are not sure of who registered the number, go and register another one, right? And if you are unable to register a SIM yourself, probably you should tell your parents to register one for you, right? Because if you say you want to use maybe your friend phone number or maybe your neighbor or maybe your teacher or something, that might grossly affect you in the future. Because by the time you need to do anything that is related to JAMB, this phone number is going to be needed, and it is best required that it is the number that you registered in your own name that you'll be making use of. And if you're unable to register a SIM in your own name, just use your parents' phone number, or you tell them to register a SIM for you, so that you actually know that this SIM is registered by me or by my parents. Once again, don't use a SIM registered by your teacher or your friend, or maybe your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever. Ensure you don't use their phone number. Use your own registered phone number. If you are not sure of the person that registered the SIM that is with you, go and register another one for the sole purpose of this JAMB, and you keep it safely. Alright? Then once your profile code is generated, it cannot be changed. That is it. And once you generate this profile code with your NIN, you can use the same NIN to generate another profile code. So let's say you made a mistake and you use maybe your friend phone number, or you don't know the person who registered the SIM, right? So once you generate it like this, you can generate another one, even if you change the number that is linked on your NIN, right? So you have to ensure that before you generate that profile code, the phone number you want to use, ensure it is your own phone number, right? And it's good, like I said, it's going to charge you 15 naira a time, and it has to be a main airtime and not borrowed or bonus. So if you are owing MTN or Glo or whatever network that you're using, ensure you clear the debt. So you will be able to send the message with the debt that is on the SIM, right? So the next step says that you need to proceed to the nearest JAMB office or approved CBT center to begin your registration. So let's skip this stage for now, because registration is yet to start as at the time of making this video. But if you are watching this video as at the time that registration has started, then you can proceed to register. Then it says that the next one says you get your e-pin, which is the pin that you will use to do the registration. So once you make payment for the registration, you'll be given a pin. So you can either get this pin from authorized channels such as bank, online platforms, or vendors at the registration center. You can also contact me, Olasho of Nigeria Dogist, to get this e-pin for registration. So once you get this e-pin from me, you just take it to the CBT center or JAMB office to do your registration without making any extra payment. So that's how it works. Then it says the next one says you'll be given a template, which is like a form that you will use to register for your JAMB. So this template or the form is going to contain all the information you want to fill, such as your name, also your respected institution, your courses, your JAMB certificate combination, your O-level results, and every other information like that. So if you need help with filling all this information, make sure you reach out to me on my WhatsApp number showing on the screen, and also for you to get the PIN to register for the JAMB UTME examination for 2026. As at this time of recording this video, the amount for the e-PIN is yet to be announced. So by the time it is announced, I will ensure that I put it up to you on this channel or on this social media that you are watching this video from. So as for the registration, it says you have to cross-check and ensure that all the details are accurate before they submit. So this is going to be when you sit down at the CBT center or at the JAMB office, wherever you want to register, there's going to be a computer in your front. So you have to ensure that all the information that they input, most especially your subject combination, your institutions, and your email address, it is very, very important that all this information are very, very correct by the time you are doing the registration. So here are some important tips you need to take note of. Candidates should make sure that all necessary corrections with NIMC early and confirm that the changes have been effected on their portal before registration. So this is for anyone who has probably registered for their NIN before, but there is a mistake on it. So you have to ensure that you correct this mistake before you proceed to register for JAMB. This is also applicable to those that have, you've registered for JAMB in the past, and maybe there is an error in your name, your date of birth, your gender, your state of origin, or any information on your NIN. Ensure it is correct and updated before you proceed to register for JAMB, because by the time you generate your profile code or you register with the information, this information cannot be corrected on JAMB. You understand? So you have to ensure that all this information are adequately corrected. Then the GSM number and email address are unique identifiers. So it says that they cannot be changed or shared and must be functional before you register. So you have to ensure that the email you'll be using for JAMB, just like I mentioned earlier on, it is correct and you have already created it, there is no error in it at all and at all. And also the phone number you'll be using is your own phone number. Most especially this email address, ensure the email is very, very correct and it is active on your phone. If you don't know the password of the email address, try to reset it and get the new password. Or if you are unable to reset the password, just create a new one to use for the sole purpose of this JAMB registration. Then the next one says candidates who encounter biometric issue during registration should visit the nearest JAMB office. Do not allow any CBT center or anyone to register forcefully for you. So if there is any problem by the time you are doing your thumb printing, when you are doing your registration, just leave that place and go directly to JAMB office to go and complete the registration. Do not allow the CBT center or anyone who is doing the registration for you to make use of their own thumb printing to complete the registration for you. It's going to affect you in seeing your result, right? Then ensure that a dual screen is used during registration and confirm that your passport and biometrics are captured correctly. This is, just like I mentioned earlier on, there's going to be a computer in front of you and there's going to be a computer in front of the person doing the registration for you. So you have to ensure that the information on the computer in your front, right, is correct. And you are seeing a computer in your front before you do the registration, right? Then the next stage says that we have some common challenges that students or candidates make when generating the profile code. So if you get errors such as record not found, this means that you have to visit the nearest NIMC office to validate your NIN. So you have to also ensure that the NIN digits that you input when you want to generate the profile code is very correct, right? Then if it says wrong parameter, then that means there is an error when you are sending the command to 5019 or 6019. So it has to be NIN, the word NIN. You leave a space, then you input your NIN number in the front before you send the SMS to 5019 or 66019. Then if it says your NIN has already been registered with a particular phone number, this actually means that you have previously generated your profile code with the phone number that it stated. So you have to ensure that you make use of that phone number. So if you have done JAMB before and you possibly has lost the phone number, you have to ensure that you retrieve that phone number to use it to regenerate your profile code. But if you have any issue regarding doing any of this, ensure you contact me on my phone number showing on the screen, right? Which is 081 24611 631. So if you're unable to verify your NIN at that moment, that means you have to, wait and try again later. So if you're watching this video and if you watch this video to this very moment, just like I said before, ensure you click on the subscribe button if you're watching this on our YouTube and follow us if you're watching this on our social media handle. So you can also join us to get updates on registration procedures, to get past questions, the syllabus, and also get guidance and counseling as regards JAMB registration for 2026 and also any updates regarding getting admission. So thank you very much for watching this video to the end. Ensure you share this video with anyone who will be participating in JAMB 2026. You can also join our WhatsApp group. Once you send me a message, I will add you to the group. So join our WhatsApp group. Thank you very much for watching this video and see you in our next video. Bye.